Alrighty. Last session, found yourself in a tower, trying to escape. Riala was knocked out. There was an attacking force en route. Ray went about healing Riala. The group decided to flee, but Ray was caught by the chains surrounding the tower and held in place. Riala and Manu made attempts at helping her as a grotesque devil approached. Ray was torn, limb from limb, her form changing. The group, having to leave, watched her transformation from Ray to wolf-like creature to pit fiend. After a little bit of travel, you stopped for a rest. Riala woke feeling comforted and confident of their location and began driving the demon grinder. The group came across the wreckage of their previous Plains Gang battle and found a feline-like creature working on the demon cycle, Trinket. Trinket announced she was there to salvage ways.
Tinker.
Yeah.
Trinket.
I hope you're not attached to it because it's Trinket now.
I'm not a bear that goes into a fucking necklace.
Trinket and or Tinker,
Your first
you
owner
prefer,
has been changed.
announced she was there to salvage ways to help rescue Elderel.
Fucking cat joke.
The group welcomed both her and the demon cycle aboard. You continued on to Uldrak's grave and met Uldrak, apparently now a spine devil. On top of dealings with Manu and immature Glass, Uldrak offered up his blood if the group would help him return to his natural form by getting a vial of Tiamat's blood. Uldrak gave the group an orb from the pommel of his titanic sword that would allegedly help the group gain a meeting with Arkan, Tiamat's general. Trinket.
And Joe Magniato.
Hey, wait. I wrote Trinket in some and Tinker in others.
You were thinking it even last session.
I wrote...
You're like, no, it's definitely Trinket.
I wrote Trinket announced she was there to salvage ways to help rescue Elturel, and then Tinker and Scraps repaired the demon cycle.
Wow.
On trying to fjord the River Styx, the group woke up to the demon grinder's rear end half submerged in the River Styx and teetering. It took the whole group working together to remedy the situation before finding themselves on the side they wanted to be on. Which is where you are currently.
It's the best of times. It was the blurst of times. You stupid DM.
It was the Trinket of...
That's not going to be lived down anytime soon.
Trinket the white cat.
Yep, it's canon.
It's just unfortunate that DMs never make mistakes, so it's obviously you.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just how it works.
It's Tinker! They tinker a lot. They're an artificer.
It's just the universe.
An artificer with lots of trinkets, therefore they are trinket.
They are
Find
now Trinket's tools. Not Tinker
find
tools.
first test of marriages. Get it legally changed.
Go get it changed by deed poll.
Do keep in mind that she did say, people call me Tinker.
It's true.
And now we're gonna all call you Trinket.
And now we know what her real name is.
I'm sorry I spoiled that.
Jesus, DM, why would you do that? It's so mean.
Got a lot to keep track of.
It's
a simple
true.
name doesn't bother me too much. Sorry, Trinket.
Moving right along.
So, where you are currently is just off the banks of the River Styx, having successfully unsubmerged the rear end of the demon grinder. If I remember correctly, no one touched it. No one is dumb.
Well, I mean,
Three of
someone
us touched
did.
it, but we all got 20s on the roll.
Well,
Say,
we sort of.
Tinker rolled a
They
16,
sort of
but
got
Riala
20.
managed to use Tides of Chaos or something like that to give me an extra 4.
You're welcome.
Barely made it through.
Yeah, I don't have a soul to sell to fix you, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Trinket's got one.
that's
so
true.
does Riala.
That's also true.
Just gave you this fucking deathly glare. Okay, I'm out.
That
the
being
river-
said,
The river Styx at your back. You are now on the side that you want to be on. You can see, as best you can tell, to the west, atop a large rock, is even larger tower, and you can see the looming presence of a titanic dragon skull.
So I take it this is the place we want to be then.
I think it is.
What was the
You
name of
can't
that?
sit on my desk. The pizza's there.
What was the name of that the dragon, the cult that we had? Was
Tiara.
she dead? Alexandra?
Tiamat.
Was she dead? This her skull?
No.
Are we sure of this?
She will
Last I
be
heard-
after I punch her.
I'm pretty sure she was a god.
Oh wait,
I
Smurfs
mean,
don't
this
know
is a
anything
very
about it.
big.
Never mind.
This is a very big skull. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, how
this
much do
is
we know about Tiamat from the cultists who attacked us?
Did the cultists scream exposition at us as they were
Yeah.
killing us?
I mean,
As
they
they
did.
got killed.
I do recall that they very specifically said the word Tiamat. Beyond that,
You player recalls. Scratch
Yes.
for no shit.
you will notice that I'm using a not character voice, which makes it very easy to tell when one is using character and not.
Shade.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned Archon and they mentioned Tiamat's horde.
Poor Akon. Akon did nothing
Really?
wrong.
Really? Gonna go out on a limb and say Archon's done plenty wrong.
Alright, so the Vanthempers, which was the family leading, coordinating the Dead 3 cultists in Baldur's Gate, whose house you raided. The ugly one, Mortlock Vanthemper, was the one hiding underneath in the crypt, who was receiving payment for their actions via Tiamat's horde. On leaving, this was the crypt thingy that was underneath the bathhouse in Baldur's Gate. On leaving, you guys looted part of the horde. On leaving, you guys were assaulted by occultists, claiming that the treasure looted was sourced from within Tiamat's horde and that they were sent by Archon the Cruel to retrieve it. Eventually, you ended up killing them all because I believe Manu didn't want to give up his crown.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
I
We
mean,
kicked their butts,
that-
and I think I called Archon a little bitch.
Sounds about right.
You're not wrong.
Does sound like something Riala would do.
Cool, let's go meet him.
So now that we know everything about our enemies,
Oh boy.
What are you talking about? Scratch knows nothing.
things haven't changed.
So there was Akon, the guy.
Akon?
I remember him very specifically. I would not get that name wrong.
Barney Slaws is getting people's names wrong.
Akon, Slim Shadow.
Oh no. Why?
Sorry.
But we should see if this Akon maybe lives in this dragon head. I don't know why you would want to live in a dragon head, but
He lives in the tower next to the dragon head.
You know this.
Tiamat lives in the dragon head.
I thought Tiamat was a dragon. This is so
We
very
should-
confusing.
We should go into the Dragon Head then.
I'm
Dragon
not letting
head
you
it
fight
is.
Tiamat.
Are you sure?
I say we go to the dragon head.
Alright, I'm not. Here's the thing I will let you fight Tiamat alone.
I could take her.
Uh-huh.
How about we just do what we meant to do and just take this bloody orb to the fucking general?
Yeah.
Archon? What was his name?
Listen here, newbie.
Akon.
You don't call the shots around here. I'm the
I'm
leader
just-
of this game.
No, he's not.
His name was Akon.
And
Sorry.
You must have
let's
sand in
just
your
hope
ears.
they don't know us on sight. Does anyone
way to
have
find
anything
out.
left from the horde?
What horde?
I've out of character. I
Manu,
think
do you
that
have your
Manu still
crown?
has the fucking
I-
crown.
I don't think I do. Didn't we have to give it back? Didn't someone tell me to take it off?
We told you to take it off. Didn't tell you to give it back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the crown. Is it in your inventory?
Look, I mean,
If it's not written down, it's not, and you got rid of it
Exactly.
somehow.
Yeah.
I actually don't have an inventory.
So you're telling me you have no items?
Well,
That's what it sounds like.
whatever I pull out of my pouch is what I've got.
Sweet
I have
Jesus
so many
Christ.
questions, and I
I
don't
mean, it
want to
tracks.
ask any of
I
them.
was going to say, are you sure you have questions?
I don't
Reach
want to
into my
ask
pocket
them.
and
Oh,
find
it's-
the secrets. It's okay. Is anyone else having map issues?
No, mine is fine.
Yes, mine when I scroll down.
Oh my god, you actually don't have an inventory.
No, I don't. I've been trying to find where I keep my items, and I'm like, well, they'll
What,
be
so
somewhere.
the whole box is just not there?
I actually don't have an inventory. I don't.
What have you done?
Like, I know you can turn those off and everything, but how did that even happen?
Wait,
I
you mean you
actually-
have nothing in equipment?
This is his entire inventory.
He doesn't have equipment. Like, he
a
doesn't have the
quarterstaff.
equipment box.
Explorer's pack. Explorer's pack again. Monk DC 14. Ray
Oh,
plus
no.
5 attack 2d6 times 3.
I have the essentials written down.
Did that
Look-
even happen?
Look, I've actually just been throwing my things on the ground and only keeping what's important. I don't have a backpack. I can't fit that many
Jeez.
things
You've
in my
got 2
arse.
Explorer's packs written there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
and they're both up his ass. That's
all
why
I
there's
can
so
fit.
little room in there.
Oh my god.
He's got 2 giant packs of exploring gear
Whatever,
directly in his prison wallet.
whatever my friends give me, I just put in the nearest recycling bin and just keep walking. Don't give me quest
Please
items.
tell me you didn't put the sand that you bought in your prison pocket.
Oh no, I have a pocket for that. A real pocket. For quick access.
The important things.
Dare I ask where it is?
No, I have.
in the prison wallet.
I stitched a pocket into my robe.
Oh, I have a
Slightly
pouch,
below.
but the pouch is in the prison pocket.
Too embarrassed to ask about where everyone else is keeping their items.
This
In a
is definitely
backpack!
better.
I don't have
What?
a part on my sheet to put things in. I don't know where it goes.
The equipment part.
Where? Does it,
It's in the middle column down the bottom.
can I just keep adding to it? Oh, I can't. Okay.
Yes.
You know what?
You just hit the little. I think it's a plus icon.
Yeah, it's
No,
a plus icon.
From this point
How
on,
many episodes in are we? And he's
This
just
is session
discovered
30, yeah.
inventory.
I'm working on it. All right, it's a work in progress.
Oh
I mean,
my god.
I'll be completely fair with you. This is your first time playing a game on Roll20 and all, but holy shit, mate!
What did you think the rest of us were doing whenever we looked at stuff in our inventories?
I just thought everyone had a really good memory.
No, I don't
Oh,
remember what I
no.
did for breakfast.
Did you even have breakfast?
I think I had toast.
This is so
And
amazing.
example number 3 of why Melburnians are still in lockdown.
I just want to say this sort of thing is explicitly why everyone has their own channel as well.
So you can ask without fucking calling yourself out to everybody else. This could have been avoided,
Oh,
but it's
Jesus
better than it
Christ.
wasn't. Oh, my cheeks
It
hurt.
is so good.
Ow, that's my
Oh,
nose,
mate.
Brax.
My
Oh.
jaw hurts. Why have you done this?
You want me to bring him to the bed?
No, he's fine. He's discovered the clean laundry.
Oh no.
You mean the dirty laundry?
Well, it's about to get real grey.
That's what I mean.
Hang on. Let me
Okay.
have a look.
So
No, leave him. He's fine. He's just figuring himself out.
No, I just said I'm gonna go have a look at this. Hey, Rex.
you're on the shores of Akon's beach.
Acorn.
You
Christ.
suddenly realized after possibly months of travel that Manu in his robes has not gotten any bulkier since you first met him.
Yeah, I figured if he was putting things up his ass, he would have been putting on weight or something eventually, but apparently
Oh my
not.
god.
Everything
And
falls out.
Riala asked a question about the dragon sword.
Sorry, you said my name. I missed the question or statement or whatever it was.
Trying to rein us all back in on track. Riala
Okay.
just asked the question about anyone having any treasure from the Horde back in Baldur's Gate.
Right. Manu apparently doesn't. We've realized because he has nothing. I'm pretty sure the rest of us sold the coins, like used the coins in trade immediately.
I can very specifically say
Yes,
that I do
Scraps
not.
and Tinker do not. Barney, do you have anything left from the Horde? Barney's dead. Okay.
Rip.
Sick.
I also do not have this inventory.
Fuck.
Don't do this.
Alright,
That's
you don't
fine.
have the same excuse as Manu.
Live free.
Very true.
I am new to this Roll20. No. Uh,
Being
That
on
would be
this
very
side, maybe.
confusing.
I have 4 random ass potions. And some perfume.
Okay. Pretty sure none of that was in the Dragon's Horde.
And I do have some jerky. Would you like some jerky?
I'm okay, thanks.
Where did you get the jerky?
From a family pet.
Oh,
Right.
This is jerky you had previously. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll have some jerky. I just
Please.
didn't want demon jerky.
Oh, no. Nothing as evil as that. Kind of.
Just, you know.
I mean, it
Probably
would be
cat.
fitting. Demons ate Lethedra. Scraps eats demons.
I mean, at
So-
the moment, it might just be that Scraps is eating a cat. Which is just.
And Tinker's right there.
Excuse me.
Would you
I
like
don't
some
know. He
jerky?
just said family pet.
I'm
It could
fine,
be a
thank
cat.
you.
It could be a dog. It could be a
I got my own
ferret.
rations.
Couldn't say. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna eat it because I'm hungry. Hey, when was the last time any of us went to the loo?
I mean, Manu just went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just go when I feel like it. Like benefits of not wearing underwear.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
help but
don't-
notice.
Don't walk behind him.
That's why I sit in the back of the demon grinder.
Yeah. It's a very specific reason and not at all because he wanted to swing giant balls.
Little column A, little column B.
Mm. But I can't help but notice that the demon grind doesn't have any facilities, so, you know. That's canon now.
I mean, a desert is basically a giant litter box, so.
Not a cat. No offense.
Anymore.
Said Scraps in his character voice.
Back on track, please.
Okay, shall we go see?
I will
Archon?
Justin this up eventually. Yes. We should probably go and see Archon.
So, how far away from the? You said it was this tower that Archon was in. Akon.
Please don't encourage Barney.
Yeah, as best you can tell, you were told that there was a tower near a giant dragon skull.
And is that the only
does
tower
equal
we
2.
see?
Yes.
I head towards it.
Alrighty. You start heading in that general direction. You find that as you approach, it is approximately about 200 feet up, to the peak, and that you have to drive past it and come back around where there is a path leading up to it. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about this thing. It's got
now
me.
I know.
You need to take a minute? Is it that
No,
bad?
it's good now. I was just... It's one of those things where like, yeah, Arcane's tower, but the inventory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A
Just the
leader
inventory, though.
doesn't need to worry about these things.
I mean, if I worried about it sooner, we wouldn't be in this mess.
And this is specifically why some DMs, even in real life games, keep copies of their players' character sheets.
Well, my DM did, but he wasn't vigilant enough.
I keep copies of yours and my other teams at most level ups.
Hey.
As you begin ascending the peak, a dark tower looms on the horizon. Its black spire rising hundreds of feet, its ramparts bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers. Circling above the tower's peak is a great white dragon stained with ash and soot. As you get closer to the tower, you notice figures shuffling atop its ramparts, undead guards in various states of decay.
Oh. That seems friendly.
Do we ask the least decayed one for directions?
This should be fun.
I mean, I don't really think we need directions to the tower that they're standing on. Probably.
Fuck it. I'm gonna drive up towards the front door.
Yeah, as you get about 3/4 up the path, the ground itself, as well as the demon grinder, vibrates as the white dragon stands upright on the tip of the tower and lets out a roar.
Cool.
Definitely seems friendly.
Definitely.
Hold up for a second.
Also that.
If we walk in like we own the place, maybe?
No, I'm not entirely sure we should do that.
Yeah, I think we should probably just stop and just wait.
Alright. I will
Maybe if we
stop
try
the
and
car.
maybe if we try and call out to Archon or something like that, tell him that we got something that he wants. He might, might work.
So are you stopping at the 3/4 mark with the dragon roared, or at the tower?
I'll stop just past where the dragon roared.
Yep.
Go a little bit further, and then stop the car. Are the peeps on the ramparts close enough to yell to? Like, how close are we now?
I would say... I'd say no. You're definitely close enough to the tower, but the tower itself is hundreds of feet tall.
Fair enough.
But as you sit around and wait for either the
guys, I have a very quick idea. So we don't really know what we're doing here. We're in a dangerous place.
Danger zone.
This Acon fellow may be able to help us out. I think maybe we should just ask him for a hand.
That's kind of what we're doing.
We do know why we're here, though. We have the thing.
I can't believe you interrupted me just to make that joke.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
As the vehicle comes to a stop, you're all there, like looking around anxiously as the dragon, its head slightly lowers in your direction to look, but otherwise is making no move. After a moment or two, a very large, almost black portal lumbers out of the front door of the tower.
Fuck yeah, bringing all the boys in, aren't they?
Accompanied by 4 ghouls in formation around him. He walks out about 10 feet from the entrance of the tower and stops.
It's a turtle.
Maybe if we just get out and show them that we have an orb for Archon.
Alright. I keep forgetting, this is open topped, right?
Yes.
Convertible.
How close are they?
I'd say about 50 feet, just given how far away you parked.
Awesome. I'm gonna stand up, I have the orb in my hand, and I'm gonna point at him and cast message and say, "We have a gift for Lord Archon."
Casting message seems like a bit redundant considering it's only 50 feet, but sure.
Gotta
Sometimes it's about the showmanship. I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard, okay?
There is a visible slow nod that you can all see from where you are. He places one finger to his throat, and in a booming voice that you can all hear, he says, "You may approach."
Cool.
That was easy, let's go.
Jump out of the car, start walking forward.
Follows us just behind.
Alright.
And basically, as she's walking, the metal from her neck actually folds up and covers her face as well. So, but going back into Iron Cat mode, basically.
As you begin to approach,
Does your iron suit have a tail?
No, the only thing that isn't covered is the tail.
Okay.
As you begin to approach, you start to get a better glance at the very large turtle. In one hand, it's wielding a mace, seemingly made out of pitch black bone. The head is 2 skulls placed back to back. It is wearing a leather belt around its waist with a jerkin, with some glowing bottles dangling from it. Its skin color is like a dark aqua green, and its shell is pitch black, almost like onyx, and carved onto it is some runes. The entire thing is covered in runes.
Okay.
We got Archon the Cruel and his fucking dudes.
Goddamn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've got Cruel.
Oh yeah. Krull.
Krull.
And his 4 ghouls.
Yes.
The ghouls themselves, unarmed, unadorned, have bones of an unknown origin, and they are like eyeing you sort of distastefully and gnawing on the bones.
Fair enough.
I flex my gams. Does Cruel notice?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It is just eyeing Riala.
Oh. Riala always gets them.
Obviously, Riala just has better games than you.
Exactly.
That's
I
not
do have
very
a 20
close.
charisma. I'm better at everything.
Is everyone walking up? People stopping? People staying at the Demon Grinder?
Yeah, no, I'm going up.
Nah.
So yeah, once we get close, I'm just like keeping a hand on the orb. And be like, we have a favor to ask of Archon, and we were told that this was something he'd be interested in.
It must be a favor most dire to come here.
It is hell. Everything's dire.
What is that in your hand?
I'm trying to find the thing for it now.
If it's not in your inventory, we don't have it.
No, we got a handout for it.
It's a an orb of dragon kind.
That thing.
That's right.
very powerful and particular kind of artifact, shall we say?
And its purpose.
Many purposes, actually, from what I managed to identify from it, actually. Would you like to know anything in specific?
Its purpose.
I'm trying to find out which part of it is actually the... Well, it can cast several spells, and it can apparently call dragons. In short, essentially. Sorry, I'm not usually good with the talking thing.
And in the spell card, the item card.
In fact, she'll actually pull out her notebook and just like flip through things and just like,
That's how Identify works, right? It just materializes the item card.
something like that. But Tinker likes to write down a lot of things that she finds out. She basically just like flips through like two notebooks and just finally hands one to him and she's like, that essentially.
He takes the notebook and just starts flicking through the pages.
There's some delicate information in there, but it was just on the page that
Why
I
can't
handed
I
you.
see it? The handout card in my journal.
Because it was given to Tinker.
Okay. I thought I had it as well, because I attuned to it at one point.
Then you're unattuned.
Oh, yeah, alright.
When you realize what happened.
I'd still know what it does.
Yeah, but
He
shut up.
may find this interesting. He tosses the book just to the ground and puts his hand out.
Thank you. Just grabs the book back and just fucking...
It's a rather rare item. Nothing against you, but I want to be sure this gets into Lowered Archon's hands.
Very smart. He waves a hand and the ghouls step inside. As the orb has been exposed, the white dragon on the roof of the tower has been eyeing you specifically, Riala.
Well, of
You've
course.
made a friend.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, there was nothing about coercing the dragon to be my friend. It was, they might be mad that you've summoned them.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't mean friend as friend.
And he says, follow, and begins walking back down the ramp.
Alright, I'll put the orb back in my bag. And, I'll follow.
He begins walking down past the demon grinder, walking seemingly down to the base of the peak that you guys are on.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone following? Is anyone staying behind?
I'm following.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. He leads
Also
you
follow.
to the base, back down to the ground, and starts heading towards the dragon skull.
He's gonna lean over to Riel. It's like, he does know that we've got a demon grinder, right? That we can actually use to go wherever he wants us to.
If we're gonna head in that direction, would you like a lift?
I have legs.
So do I. Doesn't mean I want to use them.
Lazy. And
Yep.
keeps walking.
Worth a shot.
Fuck, now we gotta follow a turtle.
What's the base move speed? 5 feet?
Shit. Shut up. Don't heal.
No, that was me out of character.
Okay.
You begin walking towards the skull. As you with each step, it is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, bigger than most of the buildings you would have seen in Baldur's Gate. It is like Titanic in size. As best you can tell, yeah.
I was about to say, I'm gonna quickly walk a little bit faster to try and just be behind but next to Krull and just go excuse me, if you don't mind my asking, and curiosity, felines, right? What exactly was this, large ass creature that had such a huge skull, and more importantly, what exactly killed it? If you might know.
Dragon.
Oh boy. Any specific one, or just?
I don't rightly know.
All right. Just curiosities. And she's just gonna slowly slink back.
Queen of Dragons itself needs a dragon big enough to reside in. This seemed only apt.
Right. All right. Still bloody big though.
Keep walking. About an hour and a half passes of walking. And again, this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger as you approach. As you get to, let's say, about 300 feet away, across the upper jaw, the top jaw, you can see what looks to be like wriggling, almost like the movement of teeth as you get closer and closer. But they start to clear into moving white Abishai, all dangling from the top of this dragon's mouth.
Okay. What exactly are those fucking things?
Probably best not to think about it.
Too late.
Abishai.
Abba what?
Those things.
Oh, I remember those things.
Yeah, that
We
thing
fucked one of those right up.
Yeah, it didn't even have a turn as far as I can remember.
Except this time there are hundreds.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say we fought that post getting the Rod of Lordly Might.
The upper jaw is entirely filled with them.
Okay.
Seems like wrong place to piss someone off. Lovely.
And again, as you start to get closer again, at the very tip of the lower jaw on the ground, a colossal dragon skull leans against a mountainside, surrounded by bones the size of houses. Acrid smoke rises from the skull's maw. A military tent has been pitched along the bones, and parked next to it is a two-wheeled infernal war machine. Gathered around this tent are a dozen chattering reptilian humanoids with gleaming swords, white scales, and white leathery wings. It seems like Krull is leading you directly towards this tent.
Seems fun.
Ray's just gently gonna place a hand on the handle, which is sticking out of a pouch on her thigh.
As you get closer, as you reach around the 100-foot mark, about 40 or so white Abishai just start charging towards the group. some flying or taking to the air to get momentum before lowering back down and sprinting. And within about 10 feet of Krull, they all start breaking and like encircling you. Krull himself seems to like command a path through the center of them. As you're moving, as whoever's last in the order of march, they are like enclosed around there, closing off the way you came and moving up with you.
Pleasant.
Uncomfortable.
Everett Manor's in the back.
Yeah, I am in the back.
As you get to around 20 feet or so away from the tent, the Abishai include the tent in its circle. Krull approaches a tent flap and just with one hand ushers inside.
Alright,
Here we go then.
Guess we're going in the tent.
thank you for the escort.
We'll see. And that's where we'll take a quick break because I have to put my kid to bed.
Okay,
Nervous.
I shall be back.
Going to be taking just a quick break, guys. We'll be back momentarily, about 5 minutes.
I can't believe you guys do this to me.
All right, so you're entering the tent.
Yes.
Sure.
Tenta.
You enter the tent. It is very bare inside. There is a table on one end. Atop it, 5 multicolored jewels. There is a dragonborn in the center. The dragonborn is in like flint black armor with a very large axe in one hand, a tattered green cloak off his back, and a necrosis riddled left hand. The necrosis itself seems to be crawling up towards his shoulder. There is a minotaur with 2 very large scimitars, one in each hand, bare-chested and with a gold-plated skirt around his waist and gold-plated hooves. And from the opposite side of the tent, poking in underneath, you can see the head of a lion, its body on the other side of the tent.
Wow, they're really bringing out all the warriors for this one, huh? Like, I can't exactly remember all of Archon's crew, but we're certainly heading in that direction.
Oh, hey, Brax. What you doing under there, hey? Find a comfy spot? No, I just saw this movement in the left of my eye, in my left eye, and just looked down, and there's these 2 beady, like these 2 feline eyes, like looking at me, bright and just wide. It's like, hi there. It's like, oh, you're down
Don't
there.
do that.
Hello. Hey. Oh, he's kneading the ground now. Hey. I think he's happy.
God damn.
Christ, how are we supposed to beat the shit out of all of these people?
Manu, don't talk.
Spoilers.
I mean, diplomatize.
Like, out of character and all. Please don't start a fight in here.
We are going to
TPK.
die.
TPK.
That's the end of the
I
campaign.
just got this character.
We start a fight in here and we're fucked, or we're leaving. Because don't forget, this is Tiamat's lair. Somewhere in there is a giant 5-headed dragon.
I can only be Manu.
All right. Will someone gag Manu?
No.
All right.
As you enter, the Minotaur steps in to the door behind you, blocking your exit. And the Dragonborn, without looking, points to the center of the tent and says, you can leave the orb there.
I can, yes.
Wait, what's our goal here? Group huddle. What do we even... Why are we giving them our orb?
So that we can get the blood of the Titans, so we can free the Dow.
Well,
so
there.
But have we
Princess
asked
there.
have we
We're
asked
on,
for the blood of the
we're on the
Titan?
trade quest. That's what's happening right now.
Alright. I trust
We're
you guys.
here on behalf of an interested party who offers this gift in hopes of a favor.
Favor has been met, been granted an audience.
That's not the favor.
Interesting. What is?
We need the blood of Tiamat.
Knew he'd laugh like that.
Just like that. The blood of Tiamat.
I'm very to the point. I don't want to waste your time.
Just a band-aid or something.
Like,
I really wish I knew silence.
Why should I give up the blood of the Dragon Queen?
Shiny orb.
I thought you said you had high charisma. What's this?
Shiny orb question mark? Roll charisma.
and that's it. That's just this orb.
Like I said, I'm here on behalf of an interested party. This is his offer to you. It is a very interesting orb.
How so?
Well, it's related to
God.
dragons.
I can actually fill you in with that if you want. And goes about pulling out the same notebook, same page, and just like gingerly approaches, like very careful. He's like, please don't hurt me, type of posture.
It grants you certain abilities, certain control over dragons, certain spells to cast in your favor.
I'm just gonna hype man behind and be like, oh, certain spells. Oh, no.
He's very rather powerful from what I managed to distinguish from it.
The necrotic hand like clenches and its knuckles crack and turns around to face you all and reaches out for the notebook.
Just gently gives like, have you maybe seen a cleric about that by any chance?
I like this one.
Even behind the metal mask, she's still nervous as fuck.
Yeah, go through all of the trouble to get the hand of Vector. You know what? Just go see a cleric. It'll fix it.
Well, I mean, I don't think she would have
No, I
heard
know.
about it. So.
I know, but like,
I was gonna say, also, the player hasn't seen Critical Role.
No, but I know of
Well,
the hand.
like, he has that regardless of Critical Role. Like, he got that outside of the Critical Role events.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, takes a notebook, looks it over.
That's just some of the things I was able to distinguish from it.
is not useless, but I can already do everything this thing can.
That doesn't mean it might not have some hidden potential you can tap into.
You are correct. As I sit and ponder, there are many machinations that can be set to motion. This orb.
Machinations are fun.
Really, it's such a small thing that we're asking. Just a small
Just
amount.
the blood of a god.
Exactly. I will give it to you for the soul of a good being.
Puts most of us out.
Coming in?
Whether it be because not gonna lie, some of us don't have our souls already. And not gonna lie, most of us aren't very good.
My soul wasn't very valuable to begin with.
That's
Yeah,
my point.
kind of the point.
The soul of a good creature. And I will give you the blood.
Do you
What do you
have
determine
a
as good?
Damn it, Dow are usually considered evil, aren't they?
You just want to do this whole fucking fucking cyclical trade quest. Gotta get the blood of the dragon god to get the blood of the titan to free the Tao to get the soul of the Tao to get the blood of the dragon god.
It's just a never-ending cycle.
Did you have someone in mind, or is this a find your own good person thing?
Damn it, Riala, why you gotta be such a soul hog? Just give it up.
I have no one in mind. I have
Damn it.
expended all of my good souls.
Right. Don't happen to know where we could find a nice, juicy, good soul around.
That is not my concern.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
You have something. I have something.
Well,
Give it up.
I know sometimes the easy option is not always the best one.
mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what we can find, but in the meantime, I believe I will hold on to the orb.
That's not.
Riala, we'll find you a soul later.
My patron's instructions were very clear. The orb for the blood. If I don't have blood, I keep the orb.
Riala, they're gonna beat us up.
It is most unfortunate that you travelled into this lair with a preconceived notion like that. The orb stays.
Can we maybe consider it as a deposit?
No. You serve someone more powerful than you. I am here on the behalf of someone in the same capacity.
Ooh, not here.
Oh man.
Make a deception check.
Because last we knew he was just a shitty spine devil who could be playing us for fucking jobs.
First roll of the night,
God.
and it's shit.
I think we might just have to take the L here, Riala. Just saying. Gonna have to take Archon the Cruel at his word. His name is Archon the Cruel, not Archon the Liar. So yeah.
Hang on. No, I don't have.
I was gonna say I don't think we've had the time for you to be able to do that again yet.
You
No, I
will
do have Tides of Chaos back.
will all wait here. I will consult the mother. And he flicks his cape and walks out the tent.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that is like second to worst outcome. First one being we had to go with him.
Personally, I would have think
I mean,
the worst one would have been him actually using that axe on us.
Quick, Trinket, how many souls you got?
No, I
How
would
many of
definitely
us are
prefer to
here?
die to that axe than to
Trinket.
Tiamat.
Motherfucker, I'm Tinker.
Oh, sorry. I get confused.
What do you think I only have my soul. I've got
I
soul
could get
coins.
all of us out but one.
I've got soul
No.
coins, but that's it.
The tent flap closes behind Arkan as he walks away, and the Minotaur steps in again, blocking the way out.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. What kind of fucking question is that? What do you mean, how many souls do I have? Bloody idiot.
One, it's all good.
Yeah, and it's mine.
Let's be
Besides, I'm not
completely fair.
entirely sure
One,
you consider me as a good person.
In order to join our gang, you
it
have to
depends.
give
What
up
does the
your
character
soul.
sheet say under alignment?
That's a secret.
The surprise tool that will help us later.
You want to
Hang on,
guess
give
who
you
left it blank?
I'm
There
pretty
is-
sure we
there
really,
is no
really-
alignment for Manu.
No, I'm pretty sure we really don't need to have it written down on his sheet to know that Manu is
Hey,
chaotic neutral.
Just updated it, DM.
Just
so if
chaotic,
you-
chaotic.
Alright.
Yeah, if chaotic was an option, chaotic would be what it is.
He just wrote not good.
Accurate. Whew.
As you all sit there, 20 minutes has passed. The Minotaur has not moved an inch.
Is he breathing?
Well, I mean, he moved to step in front of the door. He just hasn't moved since then.
And outside the tent, you hear the chattering of the Abishai outside.
I'm just surprised we haven't heard a big booming dragon voice, but maybe dragon god, I guess telepathy. I don't know.
Maybe he's still walking there.
Oh god. Please, dear
we
god,
only-
does someone have any booze?
Yes.
I mean, technically, we
Please,
only just saw the
open
entrance.
it.
It could be down
I'll
underground.
take out one of the
That-
cheap bottles of wine and open
Don't
it.
care. Yes. Need that.
Hand it
This
to Scraps.
is very uncomfortable right now. Not gonna lie.
Tinker's just gonna go about fiddling with some sort of bronze type of casings, cylindrical type things.
Just don't fiddle with anything that looks threatening in any sort of way.
I mean, technically, they don't know it's threatening.
Yes. But he is rather large, and there's a lion poking its head into the thing. I don't know if you've noticed that
Oh, I
bit.
forgot about the lion.
Yeah, no, there's a lion. There's a kitty cat in here. Sorry, Tinker.
As you say that, it just does a sharp inhale.
Buddy,
To you too.
don't.
This whole time, by the way, she's
Don't.
had a fucking helmet on. It's just like fucking slightly shaking it as well, just like the occasional little ding being heard.
Does
Oof.
doing a slut drop count as acrobatics or athletics?
Still better than a stock dance.
Yeah, you know what? The fact that we haven't heard him try to do it yet. The fact that he hasn't tried to do it before.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
don't ask.
gonna say acrobatics.
Thank God.
Is that just out of personal curiosity? Or are you gonna do something right now?
Oh, I just want to impress the Minotaur. It's just a
Oh,
thought,
no.
a passing thought.
Another 20 minutes passes.
Still fiddling with shells.
Still drinking.
Been drinking for 20 minutes straight
Yes.
from a single bottle of wine.
Yes, he's only small. Shut up.
I have more.
Good. That may well be necessary. About now, actually. Yeah, let's get that going.
Alright, I'll give him another bottle of wine.
Please don't get too drunk.
Yeah, we're gonna need to make a con check, Scraps. That's a lot of wine and a little guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. My con is godlike, and I'm immune to drunk.
Wait, are you?
No, fuck no.
Hang on, let me check my spells real quick to see if I have something.
I'm immune to drunk, he said drunkenly.
I do not.
Wait. I am, however, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me find it. Yes, I do have advantage against saving throws against being poisoned. Does that count?
I mean, technically, yes.
Right?
Yes, it does.
Right?
Alcohol
yeah.
is a poison.
I
So-
don't have lesser restoration currently.
It's
so 10.
Can you make
So,
a con save with advantage?
Yes, I can. See, I'm fine. Probably.
Only slightly slurring your words.
Scraps, yeah, although there is a almost negligible slur, he's still rock solid, still feeling sober.
Told you.
What kind of fucking cheap ass wine is this? Cheap ass wine.
I mean, it's definitely not good wine, but that's not the point right now.
As
Yes.
as you begin to reach the top of an hour, the tent flap is like burst open.
Sorry.
Arkan storms through.
Oh no.
Says, give me the orb."
Oh no.
Do you have my blood?
He very gingerly places a vial of blood with reverence on the ground. The orb.
Oh.
I will take out the orb and place it next to the blood, and I will leave the blood until he takes the orb.
He reaches down with the necrosis-riddled hand, picks up the orb, and
And then
What?
I will take the blood.
yeah, it looks like he's like squeezing the orb in the hand, and it vanishes.
Cool.
And Tinker's just in the background going, like gesturing towards the table, like, there's a fucking table right there.
You will leave now. You'll be granted safe passage from the monument. You will not return.
Alrighty then.
Sounds like a great plan.
Thank you very much for your help.
As you walk out, the last of you exiting the tent, you hear a heated Kroll! Kroll makes his way inside the tent. The Abishai somehow seem to have gotten the message, although they're still like following you, circling you. Out to about 100 feet, an opening presents itself in the Abishai, and you can hear the distinct sounds of metal hitting solid surface.
I give some of the Abishai the Vickies.
Can I make a
So-
perception check?
Sure.
Oof, fuck no.
Oh,
I believe.
Cannot.
apparently you cannot.
Is there something
Nope.
you were trying to perceive specifically?
I was trying to figure out where the source of that sound came from.
Oh
it's-
no,
it's
that came from the tent.
Yeah, it's the tent.
Yeah. So yeah, let's.
Yeah, let's get back to the demon
It's
grinder.
definitely
and get
not
the fuck
time
out
to
of here.
tempt fate. It's time to
Let's go. Let's go.
time to make
Just
like a tree and get the fuck
Quick
out.
walking and then just like fucking.
We need to leave. We need to go right now. Can't believe that worked. Is it actually? Actually, I'm gonna take a look at the thing. Like, did I
It's the blood of
did I
a rat
get
that he
duped?
found
Is
on the
it
way.
actually Tiamat's? Does it seem to have any sort of quality that would?
So the vial itself is solid glass. There's no stopper on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It is encased in glass. The blood itself does not seem to have any like distinct visual aids to guide you. It doesn't have like multicolored flecks of glitter or anything in it.
Okay.
But the longer you hold it, the hotter and hotter it gets in your hand.
Oh, that seems cool. All right, I'm gonna tuck that into like in my bag.
Let me hold it.
No,
I was gonna say give it to Manu.
It's also about two. I mean, I say vial. It's about 2 liters.
Oh Jesus!
Like it is a vial shape, but it's a very large vial.
All right.
That's a very large dragon. Let's be
Yep.
fair. Probably fuck all, duh.
Is probably
Hold
true.
on to that
All
if
right.
you want.
I was gonna tuck it away in my in some cloth, some of my spare
let's-
clothes.
Let's be
In the bag.
completely fair here, Tinker. Like you're all good and all, but you are still newbie.
Yeah, no,
Little
that's
bit.
fair. I just figured, since I won't actually feel the heat for a little while, since I'm, pretty much literally covered in armor. Granted,
Yeah,
it'll
have you
take
ever
some
heard
time
of a
to
spell
actually.
called heat metal?
Yeah, but yes, actually, I have. Thank you. But I don't believe
It's
it's.
fine. Let's
Shots
get back to the car and get the fuck
fired.
out of here.
About an hour or so. I mean, if you're running, cut that down to about 45 minutes.
I will run just in
Quick
case that
walking.
actually makes it seem like we've done something terrible,
It's
terrible
Kath
here.
and Kim power walking.
Oh my god.
You reach the
You've just
base.
awakened the memory in Manu saying that he does that all the time.
That's how I walk.
You reach the base. You reach the base of the peak of Archaon's tower. You begin walking up. You get to the demon grinder, which, if I remember correctly, is about 100 or so feet, 50 to 100 feet from the tower. Of note, the very large white dragon is no longer atop the tower.
Cool. Someone keep an eye on the skies.
Kind of feel like it might be more apt to. Did you explain about the teleporting dragons thing? Summoning dragons?
Summoning a dragon, yeah.
2 scraps?
If
Yeah.
anyone wants to, they can make a perception check.
I do.
Can I give advantage?
Or what?
Oh, perception check, that's all. But never mind, that's alright.
No one's helping you.
No, I was asking if I could help you.
Oh,
Oh, then yeah, you can do that.
I'll take advantage.
I feel like it's probably a safe assumption
Nat
to say
20!
that
There you
they
go.
may have tested the orb
Yeah, that.
and the dragon is the summoned.
We'll find out.
I guess so.
Oh shit.
Atop the tower, you can see a humanoid figure, almost glisteningly white skin, like brightly albino, with blue, you presume to be armor, but bluish, very light blue clothing on. In its hand, you can see a glint of something shiny. Putting 2 and 2 together, you can presume it's the orb.
Hmm.
And the gentleman and the orb disappear.
Okay.
Bard, we've got a vital kobold.
There's
He's
just no way that did not happen when this game was first being run and everything. That nobody tweeted at him and said, "Hey, get in our game. Your character's here. We need you."
So yeah, you all get inside of the demon grinder. As you fire it up with the token echoing screams, the undead manning the ramparts and the 4 ghouls that escorted Kroll seem to all eye you off, but none make any advance on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out and head away.
You're free to back out and go back to where you came.
Cool. Now we just gotta figure out how to get back across the river.
You following the river, following the river Styx, you managed to get back to the point where you crossed initially, You can easily see there's the large collapsed section of the bank where the demon grinder fell in.
Mhm.
And off in the distance, from the direction of the monument, you can see hundreds and hundreds of glittering white shapes move from the mouth.
Mm.
And go in
Okay.
which direction?
Yeah.
All manner of directions.
Okay.
They're almost like they're scattering.
Fun.
Who votes we avoid the dragon skull in future?
I.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get back to Uldrick, and let's see if this works. Or we got ripped off.
How would you like to tackle the river Styx?
Similar to what I did last time, which was I think just drive away and think really hard about crossing it, but ending up on the other side. As I think
Keep
how
the
I did.
destination in mind, basically.
Yeah, basically think real hard about Uldrick's grave and being on that side of the river while I'm driving.
All right. So of note, the river Styx main body is behind you.
Mm-hmm.
But there are rivulets to what would be your right and front.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can drive towards them if you like, but you're not 100% sure if this is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And the only 100% clear direction is back towards the tower and the monument.
Can I sort of go towards the one in front of me and then follow it around? Like, can I see where the end of that is?
I'm going to try and get like a rolling start. Like
Yeah.
following along with it, basically.
Just try and, like, skirt my way around.
And find the end of it, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you follow along the main body of the river Styx until you come to a rivulet. It's not hidden or anything, it's easily spottable. You begin to turn back inland. It does kind of lead you back towards the monument.
Mm.
Can I have you make a dexterity saving throw? As you're driving.
13.
You begin following along this riverbank. The rivulet back inland. Out of nowhere, within meters of you following in front of the demon grinder, blackness just opens up from the ground, almost like a black hole seems to open up in the ground. And
Jesus.
as you attempt to steer away from it, it just gets larger and larger and envelops the entire demon grinder. You all, as a group, get the sense of weightlessness and like just the sense of falling. Anyone in the back, which I think everyone except Riala, basically.
Mm.
As you're falling, you get to see up. There is no opening. It is just pitch black, and you all start floating around. Riala, you like with one hand sort of pull yourself back down into the seat. Can I have everyone make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is it for being poisoned?
No.
Yeah, I figured. Jesus, Tinker, you're fond of having health, aren't you?
I actually don't have that high of a constitution. My proficiency is
okay.
bullshit.
Oh, true.
Manu.
Did he say BR back without actually BRBing? Or like, did he actually BRB
muted,
without them?
fucking mute cunt.
Oh.
Wow, it was strangely quiet for a bit there.
I
Explains so
refuse to
much.
roll because I accept enlightenment.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. So that's the end of Manu.
Excuse me.
Confused.
You all, the time unknown passes. This seeming void, until suddenly, you are all thrust back down, having found gravity again. Barney and Manu, you take 14 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else takes 7.
I take half that again. I'm resistant.
Nice. Take 3. And you find yourselves with the river Styx nowhere to be seen. As best you can tell, still on the plane of Avernus, somewhere new.
Can I try and figure out where we are on the map?
That happens every time. Have we just not been paying enough attention?
I have no idea.
Right. Great.
You can attempt a perception check, or you can try to cross-reference your position from the map. One of those two.
I'll try and... What is it to cross-reference our position?
Survival.
I'll do that then. Anyone want to help
Can
me out?
knowing the effects of what will happen, can I use my keen mind to try and assist with that?
What do you mean the effects of what will happen?
The
Let
like
me
trying to focus
just-
on the which way is north type thing.
So that would be a 22.
Never mind then.
Because I use Ben Luck to give myself an extra 4.
The direction you're facing, you have no idea where it is that you are, and you hop out of the seat, like stand up, looking out over the front of the demon grinder. You still can't catch your bearings until you turn around, and you almost have to shield your eyes again. Having come from this void into the plane of Avernus, there's like after images burnt into your eyes from the sudden shift from dark to very bright. And you're sort of blinking that away as you're trying to catch your bearings. As you turn around again, the effect is almost doubled as the demon zapper is relatively close to you.
Cool. We made it across.
Right, so I was
How
saying again.
exactly?
Don't ask
Oh
questions.
yeah, no, this place
Yeah.
is fucky.
So I'm guessing that just happens every time we're asleep.
But I don't. Maybe.
I'm not even going to question it. We know where we are. We know where we need to go, and I'm going to start heading off towards Aldrich's grave.
Yeah, can you roll 2d10, please?
3 and a 1.
Wing and a miss.
Straight back into the river Styx, even though we're nowhere near it.
No, I think the problem is if you roll doubles.
Yeah, you have to roll doubles. And
Have to roll doubles for good result, or have to roll doubles for bad result?
doubles is bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
that's how I ended us up in the
the less an idea you have of how to get where you're going, the dice reduce.
yeah.
Meaning higher chance of reaching doubles.
Okay, I see how you're going.
So, not that this would work, but for example, if you said, oh, I'm going to go to Zariel's lair, it's not on the map, you have no idea where it is, you would roll 2d4.
Right.
If you have a rough idea where it is, it's 2d8, and if you've been there before and you've got familiarity, 2d10.
Okay, fair enough.
A few hours pass. You, like, following the route that you've made quite a few times now, you circle back around the demon grinder, the demon zapper, head as best you can tell the direction you know towards the crypt of the Hell Riders, and after not too long, you begin to see the familiar gigantic sword resting against the helm. And you're back at Uldrek's grave.
I feel like that should have been more painful.
I mean, it did actually hurt this time.
Yeah. Well, let's go see if this works. And I'll
Mm,
pull up and jump out and start heading up to find Uldrek.
As you begin to approach the helm that is Uldrak, the Spine Devil's home, you see him hanging upside down as you enter through one of the eye sockets. And as soon as you all enter as a group, he drops down and says, "Yes, yes, my friends, welcome back. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have the blood?"
We have a vial of blood, which is supposed to be Tiamat's.
No. We have Tiamat's blood. Right.
And what about you, my dull friend? Have you got our immature sand, immature glass?
I have your unrefined glass. Yes.
Yes, you want to keep that when it grows up.
Oh, I've been watering it every day.
Oh, I trust that you have, friend. Please, gimme the blood.
Just don't ask what he's been watering it with, and I'll take the vial out and hand it over.
Full of calcium.
He takes the very large vial, which is almost the size of his body. Starts, like, he places it on the sand. And then he starts using his like spined tail to start like flittering around the sand that is the ground of his home, almost like he's looking for something. A few moments passes and he produces a very small trident relative to you guys. To him it's almost body sized. He approaches the very large vial, and with some unexpectedly deft precision, swipes almost with a trident, like an axe, across the top of the vial, and shears the top, like, rounded edge of the vial off without a single drop of blood spilling.
That's
With that,
impressive.
he dunks his head into it, and all you can hear is as he's just drinking the entire thing.
Lovely.
gross.
No.
And that's coming from the guy who eats bread and water.
Yeah.
This is not the monastic way, alright?
To be fair, Mano is a vegetarian.
Yeah. I ain't about that life. I'm a good person.
Why don't you sell your soul if you're a good person? That would have fixed everything and he wouldn't have been
Because
mad.
he's already sold it.
Well,
To be fair, he was already mad at us, but I don't think he knew that he was mad at us.
mad at everything.
Not at you. He's mad at just Barney Mano and me.
Dare I ask?
What?
Long story short, back in Baldur's Gate, we got paid with some money that may or may not have originally been from a certain dragon's horde.
Couldn't possibly have known it was you, right? Like,
No, we got rid of the money.
seems very specific.
That's why I'm a little worried.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
How are you going over there, little guy?
I'm doing alright.
Not you.
Thank you.
Wait, Uldrek. How are you going, Uldrek?
As the bulk of the blood is gone, he has barely surfaced for air. There's no residue left on the glass. It almost seems to be like one liquid mass that he's gulping down. He finishes the last of the blood and it is like lapping at what's left at the base of the vial. Sits up and then just kind of waits. And is just still waiting, staring at you all.
Hey, buddy.
Should it be taking this long?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out what will happen.
Cool.
Out of curiosity, where did you hear that if you drank the blood of Tiamat that you'd turn back into a Titan?
As you finish asking the question, he shoots up.
Maybe
Growing
we shouldn't stay in the helm.
Yeah, we should probably get
in,
up.
Out, let's
instant,
go.
In an instant, this spine devil is about 12 feet tall. Still a spine devil, but his arms are suddenly humanoid. His wings have folded in on themselves and become very large, almost 12-foot long humanoid arms.
Yeah, I'm a quickly power walk out of the helm.
I think it was just bolting it out 35
Considering
feet per
if
second.
that's how he that's what he wore as a Titan, I don't want to be in it while he's growing.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a-
that's time. It's time to leave.
There's a pained, very high pitch sound as you guys start running from the interior of the helm. It's almost like into a very deep throaty thing as one roughly 20-foot leg shoots out.
Oh Jesus!
You just know he's gonna have the helmet on his knee, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, let's just give him some space.
Some space? How about all of the space?
I
You didn't park
stand
close, did you?
in the space and
Not
stare
that close.
up.
The
Well-
ground itself starts shaking around you all.
I think it's probably time to park further away.
As
I
you
gave
all,
us plenty of space.
as you all
Further
running
away.
out, another leg, approximately 30 foot long, like heel down, dragging into the ground, like toes up, shoots out past you all, almost creating a wall about 15 foot high, in one direction. And after about another 30 seconds, there is a large blue humanoid helm on his head, about 150 feet tall in total. Relative to his size, the sword that you guys have known almost looks like a short sword to him, given the scale. And he stands up, looking down at you all, and
Hey.
smiles.
Little fella.
Relative to his size, how big are we talking about the Drangus?
God.
Fuck's sake.
He's a Titan. He
he's a
doesn't have one.
Kendall.
Moving on. Yeah, I was gonna say he's a Titan. He
Kendall.
doesn't have one. Moving on.
A smooth boy, you say?
Smooth as the bottom of a Porsche.
God damn.
Of course, he's into that.
I'm into it all, baby.
Yep. Hey, little fella, how's it going?
So
Might
it
be
worked.
hard to hear us from all the way up there.
A little bit.
The figure kneels down,
Thank you.
creating almost like a tremor in the ground as his knee impacts the ground. And you can tell he's trying to whisper, but it's still like booming through
Still
all of
fucking
your
loud.
ears.
Oh no.
This
Roll
is
for
sonic
probably
damage.
fine.
In all of your own respective languages, your first languages, you all hear simultaneously, thank you, friends. Pulls out the now Titanic in size short sword. Makes a very shallow body length cut across his chest. It rains droplets of blood, the size of yourselves.
Did anyone grab that vial on the way out?
I've got some empty healing potion vials I'll collect.
Yeah, I just wanted to cover for the idea of possibly needing a lot more than that.
I'm gonna collect as much as I can. I think I came down here with like 5 potions. I have 1 left, so.
Nice.
So just make a dexterity check.
Just straight dex check, no, not save.
No, just a straight dex.
I'll take it. 19.
Yeah, you can fill up all 4 of them.
Nice.
He stands back up again to his full height, and as he does, you can all see a glint in his shin as the very small trident that he had before is just stuck inside.
Dibs.
He looks at it, picks it out of his shin,
Dibs.
pings it against his sword to make all those things. Like a tuning... Is it a
Tuning
rod?
fork.
Yeah, tuning fork, that's the one. That at the height he's at, you can't hear whatever sound is coming from it. Whispers something to the trident and disappears.
I thought he was going to start singing. Damn.
I get it.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, in a flash of brilliant white and blue light, he's no longer
Cast
there.
plane shift.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So is that the quest? Can we go home now?
That's another part of the fetch quest. No, now we release
we're on the return
Dow.
trip from the fetch quest. We could return the Dow to talk to. It's been so long. I don't remember what we get from the Dow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The Dow grants us an audience with someone who doesn't like Zariel.
I just want to go home and mug people in the.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we've already had an audience with someone who doesn't like Zariel.
Could be the same person.
but-
Yeah, that's what I'm. If we get over there and let out this Dow, and it's all like, hey, so
I mean-
I got this bro. His name is Archon.
It definitely
gonna be
wasn't
fucked.
Archon. It definitely wasn't Archon.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember
don't
getting a
remember what the
name.
name was, but no, she did give us a name, and it wasn't Archon.
Okay.
She did
'Cause I
give you a
don't-
name.
Okay.
Player knows. I think it doesn't. Let me just go back into my notes.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like, I don't
Whoever's-
remember the
whoever's the
name,
best
and if
taking notes,
Archon
give
was
us the
said, I
name.
would have remembered it. Because I know that one.
It was Torgar.
It's Archdevil L.
Still not ideal.
Alright,
This is fine.
anyway, let's get back to the Demon Zapper.
Assuming it hasn't just disappeared because it got dropped into the giant hole where that guy's armor used to be.
The Demon Zapper is a fair while away.
No, the Demon Grinder.
Demon Grider, oh yeah.
I
Where
mean
is the
both.
Demon Grider? I did park it a fair while away.
It is still there intact, but
Yeah.
as you begin approaching it from the
Full of
front,
immature glass.
you begin approaching it from the front face of it, and immediately to the left of it is a huge ridge where that leg shot out.
Whew, that's close.
AKA DM was gonna feel really bad about making us walk everywhere.
Not at all. So you all
Bloody hell.
jump back into the Demon Grinder,
Yarp.
begin heading towards the Demon Zapper, which is
Yep.
visible from your current location. It is visible. You start heading in that direction. Nothing bad happens. Again, as you As you approach, radiant light cascades from a rusted metal monument shaped like the upraised mandibles of a giant beetle. In the center, at the top, is the very bright light. As you all begin to dismount, you can, at this point in time, you can still see the scattering of white Abishai seemingly having caught up to you. One of them enters the radiant white light of the demon zapper and just disappears with a puff of black smoke.
Yeah. This is why we don't bring the demon grinder into the radiant light. Oh yeah, you haven't really seen this up close, have you, Tinker?
No, I haven't actually.
Tinker
Yeah, this is
confirmed,
fun.
not a demon.
You
That
were
is
still
good.
skeptical after this whole entire time?
I mean,
To
you
be
guys
fair,
haven't
we met you in
dismounted
hell. Yeah, this is
Hey,
true.
you remember how people were thinking that Lulu was a demon?
Well, she is now.
Well,
yet.
she is now. You're not wrong. But she was here too.
Mm-hmm.
What would you
That
like
being
to do?
said, it
Alright.
was before she turned into the little thing, and then yeah, still not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Onwards.
Flesh pudding. That's what she was.
Alright, jump out of the demon grinder and head up to where we met the Dow last time.
Yep, you all, is everyone approaching or just Riala?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dibs on the unicorn.
Ooh, I get its blood.
No.
I'm not sure this releases the unicorn. I think it just releases the Dow.
Yeah, but
I
then
don't
we can
know.
release the unicorn.
If we get the blood, I'm happy. It's just do the thing.
Okay. Well, approach where we found the Dow last time.
Yeah, you begin to approach the very rusted metal aesthetic of the protrusions from the ground. At the base, almost like it's a mist, but it seems like it's made up of like darker sand starts to coalesce around the base. And again, the figure you've met before, like a tanned, pink red sort of robe, very large onyx fists, and almost like an Egyptian, like feline head, floating with no legs, nothing below the torso, just a cloud of this darker tan sand. The feminine figure says to you, "You have returned."
That's
It's been a
interesting.
minute, but yeah, we're here.
Well, can anyone fill me in on what our friend here is?
I'm a Dao.
Right. Okay. I'm just.
Ginny.
I've been with this group for about what 2 days now.
This
Look,
is
day and a half?
Trinket.
Tinker.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
It is a most honor of mine to meet you, Trinket and or Tinker.
It's
Yes,
Tinker, 'cause I
and-
tinker a lot. There's nothing to do with
Yes,
trinkets.
and
I'm never gonna live this one down, am I?
Nope.
Well, technically, the DM started this one,
which
and he's
makes
gonna
it
fucking
canon.
I
run it
wouldn't
into
have
the
done it
ground.
with the Dao, but the group introduced you as Trinket.
Oh no, this one's on me. So, Titan blood was what you needed, yeah?
I'm not aware of what I needed. I sent you to speak to Red Ruth to find out. But
Yes.
if Titan blood is what she says, then Titan blood is what I'll need.
I totally forgot about Red Ruth. We saw Red Ruth.
Yes.
She had a spa day.
Oh, the hot one.
She said Titan blood. We went to see Aldrich. He sent us to Tiamat. We got Tiamat's blood, and then we got Aldrich's blood.
Sounds like you've had a most interesting adventure, friends.
yeah, that's
Lot of
one way to
blood.
put it.
Yeah. But this should free you, and then you can get us that audience you promised.
And the unicorn blood.
No,
I
Manu.
know you get no unicorn blood.
Just a vial.
Nope.
Nope.
All I need.
Nope.
And
You
I will
have
hand
to-
over a vial of Titan blood to her.
Oh my god, you're gonna keep the rest of it.
Titan blood could be useful.
It could also be nothing.
But it could
He,
be useful.
he looks down at it. It's almost like in grasping it, it's like the Fantastic Four's The Thing, like her hands grabbing this little vial. And there's like a very like ginger like ting 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 as it's like in amongst like in her fingers.
Ah, claws. Ah.
You picked him up, didn't you?
Yeah. That's nice you made.
And
He was sitting on my lap though.
she like looks at it curiously. Says, am I supposed to drink this?
What
This
did
is not information that we've been given.
Ruth say anything about drinking or?
Try smearing it first. That's what I do with fluids.
Oof. Oh no.
Yes, she did say drink.
I am
Yes, you're supposed to drink it.
just gonna lean over to Scraps a little bit and just like, how does he get out into public without adult supervision? In reference to Manu.
Yeah.
I use my monastic hearing and answer. I punch things that disagree with me.
There's
Right.
if that is what Red Ruth says, then that is what I'll do. So I've never drank the blood of a celestial before. And she downs the vial. As soon as she downs it, she like attempts to like gingerly sort of give you back the vial, the empty vial, without shattering it in her hand or breaking yours. She says, "Very well then. Let's see if this worked." And she begins levitating in the towards the outer beam, the outer illumination of the demon zapper. In her wake is like a small tornado of sand as she moves forward. She reaches the like very outer perimeter of the light of the demon zapper, and she takes a deep breath in, deep breath out, and places her hand forward and moves through. And she says, "Thank you. Thank you all. I've been here for quite an age." In a flurry of sand and wind, she like shoots up into the air, about almost the height of the demon zapper, before she loses all upward momentum, dives back down into the ground, like nose dives into the ground. When she hits, there's just a puff of sand and she's gone. You can all hear the grumbling underneath of the ground shifting. And she comes back up again and says, "A deal is a deal. I will get you that recommendation right now."
Thank you.
She claps her hands together, and a letter is produced. And she holds her hand out flat with the piece of paper in it, and holds it out for you.
And I will take it.
Where exactly do we take this?
Oh, you're not aware of Bell's Forge?
No.
Would you be able? I'll pull out the map. Would you be able to show us where?
Says, yes, of course. It is the least I can do. Should be on the map now.
The mountain, of course. Or the volcano.
I must warn you, before you venture into that place. Bell used to be the leader of Avernus. He was its minder and its keeper until taken over by Zariel. He acts in capacity as her second in command, but common knowledge that he is not happy about it. Do not
Well, this is the reason why we wish to meet him.
be careful. Obviously very powerful to have ruled a plane of hell all in its entirety by himself. But he can be a powerful ally.
So basically, what you're saying is he's still an archdevil.
I mean, he's still as strong as he's ever been. He was never reduced in that capacity at all. He was just demoted. If that's all, I'll be off.
Thank you for your help.
No, thank you, thank all of you. Stay safe. And she just dissipates.
Did you really just tell us to stay safe in the hells?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the best one can wish for in these lands.
It's also nigh impossible.
I mean, we got this far.
We did not do that by being safe. In any capacity.
Well, that's some of it down.
Of note for Manu, as soon as she dissipates, the demon zapper does not change in any way, shape, or form. There is no unicorn. There is no unicorn to bleed for its blood. Still shining bright.
I feel like he's getting really upset, but he's muted himself again.
Kindra!
Called it.
What was the point of all of this if
to try and help Elturel.
Oh yeah.
We want to try and convince this guy to help us get Zariel's sword, I guess.
If we happen upon it along the way, unicorn blood. Yes.
Why do you
Sure.
want unicorn blood?
If we find another random unicorn in hell that isn't part of a giant demon zapper, we'll try and get you some blood.
Thank you. That's
And now that
all I
I've said
wanted.
it, the DM is going to make one appear.
Thank you.
There's.
It's a
I mean,
whole nightmare.
I'm pretty confident there's very few unicorns in Avernus.
My statement remains, it just ends up being a horned nightmare. Just definitely gonna do worse things to Manu if he does anything with its blood.
From
Do
the
nightmares
moment
even
it
have
touches
blood?
your lips, you will live a half-life. A cursed life.
Wow.
I'm already a horny beast man.
Fuck, I forgot you were a fucking
Tusked.
wereball.
Tusked, not horns. Tusks. Very different. More like teeth.
Which you
Less
all
like
can't see
horns.
because he's made them disappear.
Yeah, I have. Wait. Where's my equipment?
Where is your equipment?
What's the name of that thing I got that makes me take whatever form, the disguise thing?
I can't
Hat of
remember. I'll
disguise.
have to find it again.
It's a hat
Jesus.
of
Ah,
disguise.
you
do
got
that.
the disguise hat, yeah.
It's a hat
Yes.
of disguise.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, hat of disguise.
I'm like 98% sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
And if not, that's the easiest solution to the issue.
the
It
only
is,
time
and it should be in your journal.
Wait, what?
Where you flip your
Yeah.
character sheet,
No?
scroll down.
Probably in items
Ah.
somewhere on that list
Yes.
Magic items,
Excellent.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there they are. Circlet of blasting and hat of disguise. And the only time you see my face horns is when I put my circlet of blasting on and use my third eye to decimate all.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
Even that thing you completely forget about you having all the time.
No, I used it once when I was in the back of the the demon grinder. I blasted the guys. I missed, but I did it.
And then I fired again, and then I missed, and then I fired again. It
Shot.
went on for
And then
several
I
hours.
missed. And then I shot. And then I missed.
That's probably a good place to end it.
So we faced Archon the Cruel. I'm pretty sure that's a milestone.
Ooh, big milestone. Holy
Right?
shit.
Sounds like it's worthy of a level 10.
Nah, not yet.
If it was, he wouldn't have let us get away that easy.
That was a
That-
lucky roll.
No, I don't remember if there's any others in Archon's crew. I'm gonna look that up.
Yes.
Here you go.
Hello,
In
Brax.
general for you all.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
For those watching on stream, Riala rolled an 8 deception to trick Archon.
Fuck
He
yes.
rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah. So, I did actually forget that Wizards made that bit of lore that he got the Hand of Vecna in Exandria completely,
Yeah.
totally fucking canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Because
a short trip to Exandria, it says.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely,
Because Matt
completely
went
forgot
fucking
about
nuts
that.
over realizing that now Exandria is canon in Wizards of Coast lore.
Yeah, in Forgotten Realms, yeah, because
Yeah.
Archon is in all of that shit.
Yeah, Matt's like, oh shit, I'm canon.
Thank you everybody
Yeah.
for
Oh.
dropping by. If you're enjoying, please consider
Also,
following
it's
or
really lucky
subscribing
that
to the YouTube link
after
below.
the last one, after the last session DM,
Yes.
that you didn't go back to this Baldur's Gate poster, because my work's been doing this thing where we have to give talks while working from home on how way we use technology to interact, and I did it on Roll20, and
Oh,
I
no.
used our game.
Oh no.
So I
Why?
talked. My boss
would you
fucking
do
loved
this?
it.
Why would you do this?
'Cause it's a way that I use Roll20 to interact.
Yeah,
My
but why would you use our game? Have you met us?
Because
What
it
do you
was the
think,
only
like,
one
good
with a
example?
decent map that.
Alright. Thank you everybody for dropping by. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider following or subscribing to my YouTube. 24 hours after we start is when I put them up on my YouTube channel, the VODs. I edit them as soon as this is done. Thank you everybody for dropping by. And I hope you all have a pleasant night.